We live our lives under the comfortable assumption that our senses provide an accurate, high-definition map of the world. We believe that when we look at a table, it is there, solid and unchanging. We believe that a second passes in the same way for everyone, everywhere. We believe that we are walking through a permanent, reliable stage set called reality. But if you peel back the layers of physics, if you look at the fundamental mechanics that govern the universe, that assumption doesn't just fray, it completely shatters. Reality, as we experience it, is not the default state of the universe. It is a filtered, simplified, and temporary anomaly. The first crack in our perception comes from the quantum realm, the stage upon which all matter is built. In our daily lives, objects have definite properties. A ball is either in your hand or it is not. But at the subatomic level, these rules cease to exist. Particles like electrons or photons do not exist in a single definite place. Instead, they exist in a superposition, a cloud of probabilities, where they are essentially everywhere at once. It is only when an interaction or an observation occurs that the particle is forced to choose a position. This suggests something deeply unsettling. At the foundation of our world, reality is not fixed. It is fluid, potential, and undefined. We are essentially living in a world of ghosts that only materialize into substance when they are caught in the act of being observed. Reality is not a solid object. It is a collaborative performance between the observer and the observed. If the nature of substance is fragile, the nature of time is even more illusory. We experience time as a relentless, forward-moving river, always ticking at the same pace. But this, too, is a fabrication of our evolutionary perspective. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, time is not a universal constant. It is a dimension that bends, stretches, and compresses. If you travel at high speeds, or if you place yourself in a strong gravitational field, like near a black hole, time literally slows down for you relative to someone else. You could spend what feels like an hour in space, and return to find that decades have passed on Earth. Your now is entirely relative to your motion and your proximity to massive objects. There is no such thing as now in the universe. There is only a vast, interconnected web of timelines, all running at different speeds, creating a reality that is fundamentally subjective. And then, there is the most inevitable and uncomfortable fact of all: entropy. The universe is locked in a slow, irreversible slide toward maximum disorder. From a cosmological perspective, the structure we see around us, the stars, the planets, the galaxies, is not the permanent state of the universe. It is a fleeting, organized anomaly. Because of the second law of thermodynamics, the universe is constantly radiating energy, cooling down, and drifting toward total equilibrium, a state often called the heat death of the universe. Every action, every process, every spark of life contributes to this inevitable decay. We are existing in the brief, beautiful window between the violent birth of the universe and its final cold fade into silence. When you consider these facts, that substance is a probability, that time is relative, and that the entire structure of the universe is temporary, the world around you starts to feel less like a solid foundation and more like a fragile, shifting illusion. We are wired to perceive the world in a way that helps us survive, not in a way that helps us see the truth. Our senses act as a filter, removing the quantum chaos and the relativistic weirdness to show us a stable, manageable reality. But the stability is the lie. Behind the curtain of our daily experience, the universe is a place of profound instability and transience. We are just a brief, organized tremor in a vast, decaying system, desperately trying to make sense of a reality that is much, much stranger and much more broken than we were ever designed to understand. Reality is a lot more fragile than your senses let you believe. If you're brave enough to keep questioning the nature of our existence, subscribe to Mind Cipher Quest. There's always another layer to peel back.